Hello everybody, hi friends, how we all doing? Locke, Peachy, Cat, and everyone is lurking. Appreciate you all for being here. How are we doing? How are things? Did I miss anyone? I hope I didn't miss anyone. Peachy, Cat, Locke, and the lurkers. That's everyone. How are things? Have you seen Inside Out 2, Peachy, or are you just saying it's come out? Because I've not seen that or the first one. I didn't even know there was going to be a second one. I don't know anything. How are things? I'm excited for stream today. Not because anything special is happening, just like, I'm just excited because everyone's here and that makes me happy. Anyway, I love how I was all like, this, I'm already like side noting. If it comes out today, then no one's seen it. Kat, I'll have you know that I am in the other side of the world where today has basically ended. So when Peachy said it came out today,
King of Clowns, leave the stage at once.
it implies that it has already come out, and therefore people could have seen it because it has been released. You know what I mean? Anyway, Mecha as well. Hello, we how are you? Hope you're also doing well. Welcome in. You haven't watched it yet? You had a pre-release staff show but didn't go watch it. Wait. So you had a pre-release staff show and you still haven't seen it. Shaking my head, Peachy. What is wrong with you? No, I'm kidding. Peachy isn't where I am. But my point being is that people have, like, came implies past tense, implies it has already been out. Shaking my head. You saw an ad for an amazing game, Mecha, and it had the setting of a ruined Dustfield slowly recovering, a small family making decisions, excellent rendering, excellent voice acting. It was an ad for sunglasses. What made you think it was for a game? I need to know. Why did you think it was for a game? El Bozo, you're wrong, nerd. I'm pretty sure I'm right, and you just don't want to admit that you're in the wrong here. Sorry, cat. Harris, hello. I was going to say, how are you? And then I was going to say hello, so I said hello. It was not intentional, I promise. How are things? Hello, uwu. People have seen it. People see all films a few days before actual release. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So you can get the fudge out of here, cat. I mean, don't actually get out of here. Stay. But, like, also, I'm right. You're wrong. So... How things? What's up with life? What's up with life? What's up in life? What is life? Baby, don't hurt me. That's love. Cat, please stay. No, cat, please stay. Listen to Locke. You never listen to me. You always listen to Locke. So stay. Just stay. It had Unreal rendering and you wanted to play it. It looked like Death Stranding levels are pretty aesthetic. No, cat, don't you... The streamer wants you to stay. Officially... Write this down. The streamer wants Cat to stay. Official reaction gone something. I don't know, fudging. It's no secret. We just can't spoil the films. It's so true. But that's fudging annoying, Mecha. Like, I saw a fudging a Steam game in my, like, you know how, like, I don't know if any of you guys explore your Steam fudging. What's it called? The queue, the explorer queue, the thing where, like, it shows you 10 games and you can, like, click through them and say, like, oh, this game looks cool, this game doesn't. And I find new games that way. And anyway, one seemed pretty interesting, and it was like this MMO in an open world, and I'm like, okay, MMO in an open world, I like the aesthetics, it looks pretty. I scrolled down to the reviews and everyone's saying it's an auto clicker and it's pay to win and it's just trash and abysmal. So, do you remember the name of the product? Yeah. The product was Oakley sunglasses, Harris. The product was for sunglasses. New World, Lost Ark. New World is not an auto-clicker, though. Last time you opened stream was to buy Stardew Valley. Oh, Steam was to buy Stardew Valley, and that was a while ago. That's so fair. I am chronically on Steam, because Steam is where I play all of my games, except for my... Hold on, do I own a single MMO on Steam? Yes, I do. Star Wars: The Old Republic and ESO. Okay, so I'm just wrong on 2 levels then. World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV are probably the only ones I don't have on Steam. Like, games-wise? Yeah, that sounds about right. You only have 3 games you play. See, that's the difference between you and I, Kat. I have hundreds of games I've played. And, like, 90% of them are on Steam. Maybe that's being a bit much. 85% of... 80%? 80% are on Steam. I have a lot on fudging Uplay and EA and Epic. Sims, Stardew, Minecraft. Do you play Sims? Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just didn't realize. I just didn't know you played Sims. I just didn't know you played Sims. EA. Listen, I don't like them, but there was a long period of time where none of their games were on Steam, and I was sort of really into the Battlefield games. It was mostly Battlefield 4. Let's be honest. It was Battlefield 4. Also, The Sims didn't used to be on Steam. And also, all the games that aren't made by EA, but they still, like, published, that were, like, really good, those were also not on Steam. It's confusing, but your lady friends enjoys it. I mean, a lot of people like Sims. A lot of people like Sims. I don't have a problem with The Sims 4. I have a problem with how aggressively EA monetize it and the little content they actually give the players. You'll buy fudging $45 for a fudging expansion pack, and what do you get out of it? Like... some items, maybe a few careers, a new world, and it feels the exact fudging same. Not multiplayer and you prefer that? Wait, it's not multiplayer and you prefer that over being by myself. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's valid. Good night, Locke. Go get some rest. Thanks for jumping in.
Bird Up, the worst show on television.
Redsky, hello, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. The Plane, what are you talking about? On the subject of misleading advertisements, Concord. What are you talking about? Concord and The Plane? What am I missing? Are they related? Are they two separate things? Redsky, what is your plane about? I am lost. But what else is new? Because that certainly isn't. A friend of yours keeps telling you off for buying Sims 4 expansion packs because it's always morally correct to pirate the Sims. I don't want to get into an argument about whether it is morally correct or incorrect to pirate video games, because that is a whole discussion that is not something I am equipped to handle right now. It is always legally incorrect to pirate, however. This has been an update from your famous lawyer friend. AJ's never heard of the Concord. It's a new game coming out. I've not heard of it. The best part about The Sims is the patch notes. So true. Sims 4 and all expansions. Oh yeah, it's fudging atrocious. It is disgusting. It is horrible. It is insanely overpriced. I don't even know if there is a game that has more expansions than The Sims 4. And that includes Microsoft Flight Simulator and Train Simulator. Because I know they are ridiculously overpriced and expensive. But like, do they cost as much as The Sims to get all the DLC? I don't know. You really enjoy Minecraft, but also Stardew was fun. The only one of your games you bought was Stardew, and it was $10. Stardew is a fantastic purchase. You literally, if you like little cozy farming simulators, Stardew. That's all you need. Stardew, maybe Minecraft, but Stardew. The trailer for it had so much promise, but then the gameplay shown it's another 5v5 game. Oh, Concord? Rip. I don't know anything about it. Lawyer streamer reacts. Listen. Listen. That's all I got. Just listen. RPG Maker DLC can go into 5 digits for all... What? Train Simulator, surely. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it's the fact that you have Flight Simulator, Train Simulator, and apparently RPG Maker competing with the fudging Sims, a little family-friendly little game for, like, fudging that, like, teenagers and young adults get into because it's a really good fudging life sim game. In fact, it's probably the only good life sim game. The only life sim game. Name another life sim game that isn't The Sims. Go on, I'll wait. Yeah, that's right, you can't. And it appeals to the whole family, but don't worry, we'll charge you $1,000 USD. It's cheap, especially on Steam sale. Oof. It's 3 AM, your friends are playing and you're just like, fudge it. No, that's fair, Cat. You do you. Literally no attack on you. I'm attacking EA for the ridiculously overpriced nonsense. Isn't RPG Maker DLC just assets? I have no fudging clue. I used to use RPG Maker a little bit, but then quickly stopped. Like, I did not learn anything, so I dropped it. Not because I didn't try to learn, just like I tried it for a little bit, went, I don't have the motivation to make a game. I had school, and so I didn't. Took a while to figure out how to buy it though, because you kept putting your card number in wrong. Oof, rip Cap, but you got there in the end. Life Simulator. There is no game called Life. There's no game called Life Simulator, Peachy. I swear to God. Goat Simulator. Okay, now you guys are trolling. Hold on. I'm actually going to Google Life Simulator. There is a Life Simulator game. It is in purely fudging Japanese. And a mixed rating. It's got less than 200 reviews and it released 4 years ago. So it's safe to say not making any waves in the Life Simulator community. Paralives is not out yet, but I am keeping my fudging eyes on that thing. I'm keeping my eyes on it. Honestly, we just need a game to take down The Sims. I don't care what it is, as long as it's good, and it is a competition to EA's fudging life sim market share. Get that out of here. Computer's so bad. Last time I played Sims was actually for a school assignment. Minecraft is not a life simulator. Pretty sure it's an island dungeon. No, I know this is a dungeon. I literally came here like just to do some I came here to go to the fudging gold saucer, and then I saw some fudging blues on my map and I was like, well, I'm doing those on stream. Paralives sounds sketchy. I mean, look, we haven't been given much info about Paralives because it's still in development. So, you know, it's a game in development. I don't know what to say. All games in development are sketchy until they release, and then we hear how good they are. That's an important lesson I've learned since Cyberpunk 2077. All games in development are sketchy until they've released. Every last one of them. I don't care who you are making the game. You're sketchy. Maybe with like very few limited exceptions. Very few limited exceptions. Gold Source isn't all done. You can warp into it by itself. Okay, but hear me out here, Harris. Hear me out here. Hear me out here. Is my keyboard not fudging working? I was in the chat. Hear me out here, right? Right? Limsa Liminza. Free teleport. Free teleport to Limsa Liminza. From Limsa Liminza Aetherite, go to Airship Landing. From Airship Landing, go to Gold Saucer. Free. From Gold Saucer, go to Uldar. Free. I can go to Limsa and Uldar for free. Why would I want to warp into the Gold Saucer? Gold Saucer costs money. Anyway. Gudania is your free TP? Yeah. I never have Uldar on free TP because you can get to Uldar for free from Gold Saucer. So, what type of game would Until Dawn be considered? Story, horror, adventure. I don't actually know what, like... What are the Choices Matter genre games called? Like fudging Until Dawn and Detroit Become Human. What are they called? Roleplayers be crazy? I'm a roleplayer, leave me alone. Dawn Trail, wait, what are we talking about? Dawn Trail? Hold on, what have I fudging missed? What type of game? Oh, I've just... Skyrim is still in development. Skyrim is literally never out of development. Mind sliding off cam a little bit. What? Mind sliding off cam. Bye? Is that what you mean? Oh, is Dawn Trail sketchy? It's not out yet. It's sketchy. We don't know how good it could be. It could release and be absolute trash, Peachy. I'm not saying it will be because Final Fantasy has been consistently good from what I've heard. But it could be trash. Those would be RPG. I would not consider Until Dawn and Detroit Become Human RPGs. Like, I see where you're going with that, but they're not. Because you don't level up your characters and have a sense of progression from one thing to the next, right? Just glazed over you saying Stardew. Wait, were you saying Stardew's a live sim? Honestly, that's fair, though. It's not exactly what I was talking about, but, like, you're not wrong. You meant Minecraft roleplayers? I am with Retsky, who roleplays in Minecraft. Like, nothing against people who do roleplay in Minecraft. I'm sure you have reasons for it, but, like, who does? Who does? Wanted to see my guild to point out I'm being cheap. You know what? There's an easy way to do this. There you go. There's all the currency I have. He's being very cheap, and so am I. It's funny. I have 2.5 million gil here in my inventory. I have another 1 million in the company chests. The free company chests, which all you freaking fudges here are a part of, but no one ever logs in except for Peachy and Leichu, apparently. But I don't think Leichu goes inside the chest. So you hear something thudding on my desk? That's probably me shaking my legs because I tend to do that. Your entire childhood was Minecraft roleplay YouTubers. Interesting. Interesting. Alf Mao, she's part of the way I am. That's not a compliment to her at all. I have many questions. You always keep 20k in your character, keep the rest of the retainers so you don't spend it. Meanwhile, I just don't spend it. I also hate having money on my retainers because they're not doing anything of value there. There is no... Oh, hi, Peachy. Oh, hi, Peachy. There is no point having, like, it's not like there's a currency cap on you, right? Like, there's no max currency you can carry. So I'm just like, why not? My money isn't doing anything, no, but at least I can access it whenever I want. I can't access my retainers whenever I want. Your retainer keeps your teeth from shifting. The jump scare, it wasn't even a jump scare, it was just like a turn around. There she is. You thought there was a cap? There's a cap for free trial players. But there's no cap for Gil. It's like, okay, maybe, okay. So there is a cap in terms of the game can't handle anything. Oh yeah, I'm tiny. Look how tiny I am, Cat. Peachy is like, I'd say Peachy is probably a small race, or a small size race in terms of like Peachy's like maybe 158 centimeters or 160 centimeters. A lot of races are like 180 centimeters. Some go up to 200 centimeters. And then there are the fudging Lalafels. I'm riding a Peachy's reindeer. That's exactly what this is. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Peachy's reindeer is my fudging mount. Anyway. We're gonna pick up some of these quests because these are dungeons. New mount unlocked. Flag. Flag is the mount now. Lucy's back and Limsa Laminsa. Me and the chief were talking about you at the ranch, you know. Come to think of it, wait here, I'll go and get him. It's his resting day, but he wanted to speak to you. Okay. Obligatory Peachy character hot. Peachy's character is so pretty. So pretty. Makes me consider making a fudging Makodi. But I already have a Makodi that I'm playing with serums, so... Look like Hullbreaker hard. Yeah, it's probably Hullbreaker hard. Am I just going to unlock them and actually do main story quest? I said I was going to do main story quest today, so I'm going to do main story quest. I just wanted to pick these up while I have them. Saying a lot of centimeters and my brain can't calculate that fast. Okay, so Lalafell are like 2 foot. Okay, maybe they're like 3 foot. How fudging tall is a Lalafell? It's 100 groundhog watts or whatever you Americans choose for me. I'm sorry, what, Retsky? Your Makodi is the tallest Makodi? Okay, so you're like 170 centimeters. You're 175 according to Google. That is surprisingly tall. Kat, you are surprisingly tall for someone your age, probably. I don't know. So, anyway. We'll have to see you back, me, Molly. Because average height... I think average height... I didn't ask, actually. I just said I don't know what that is. I want to assume average height... Cat for... I want to... Is it like 170? 165? What is... Okay, hold on. What is the average American height? 5'9" Okay, that doesn't fudging help. 5'9" is a song. It's a song. I typed 5'9". Oh, you are literally the average height. You are actually average height, Cat. That's crazy. I imagined you being small. You know, look, I didn't. I thought you were smaller. This is throwing me off. Okay, I'm sorry. You have what I like to call the vibe of a small person. Not an insult at all. It simply means you will threaten everyone and everything around you. How dare! I mean, am I wrong? According to Tinder, 5'9" is a midget. According to Tinder, 5'11.9999 is a midget. Probably. I don't use Tinder. I'm just assuming. Bite their ankles off Chihuahua style. That's the energy I imagine from Cat. Correct. You have friends at 4'11". I miss Nyx too. I miss Nyx too, Retsky. Where's Nyx? Where'd Nyx go? 4'11" is the smallest person I have ever met is 5'2". You're 5'2". Everyone is only 5'2". I refuse to believe people shorter than 5'2" even exist. They don't. They don't exist. 5'2" is the smallest height on this planet. Newborn baby, you're 5'2". Can't reach him because I'm too tall. Get on the ground. Sent a link showing Final Fantasy race sizes. Oh, fudge, yes. That's what that link was. I didn't open it up, but I saw it. Oh, it's not an... Okay, that's not a chart. That's a table. That's a table. That's not a chart. That's not a chart. A chart implies diagrams, graphics. That is a table. I will die on this hill. A table is a table. A chart has graphics. Anyway. Your best friend is 5 and others 4'11". That's crazy. You know 3 people under 5'2". I know no one. Mum's as tall as a box. I don't know what that means. Boxes can be pretty tall. You saw a woman is a clothing store. Oh my god, a woman is a clothing store? Like, I know what you mean though. But Peachy? Peachy? With what now? I'm sorry? With what, Peachy? Lalafel's a 2'10" to 3'2". So I was right with my about 3 foot estimate. I didn't mean 2 foot, that's way too small, but my 3 foot. Okay, no, I thought that's what you said. I'm just like, the fudge? Peachy? I hope you didn't, like, see them. Because that would be traumatizing for you, probably, I assume, I imagine. I wouldn't know. Apparently I did a thing for this guy in Hullbreaker Isle. I don't fudging remember any of this, but I did a thing, and now the dude's like, help me, I need more help. That's something, help. All 3 of them. All your shortest friends are trans men. Why is that odd? I don't see that as being odd at all. But what do I know? The answer is nothing. No. I'm very confused. It's just weird that, you know, 3 trans men under 5'2". Oh, I see. Okay, I misunderstood. I thought you were saying... Okay, no, I see now. The people you know that are under 5'2" just all happen to be trans men. Oh, right, okay, that no was to that. Okay, that was just a bit delayed. Got it. Hold on a second. Got a joke, not using it. Retsky. On a scale of it's okay to I will get banned from Twitch. How bad was your joke? Yeah, that was my mom. Which, it's funny, about 20 minutes ago, she came into my room saying, I'm heading out. I noticed you're streaming, so I'll say bye now. And then she comes in again. And she's like, I'm going now. And I'm like, you said you were going 20 minutes ago. Unsure, that's why I'm not. Banned from Twitch. Banned from Twitch. I wasn't asking Retsky to say it. I just wanted to know how bad it was. Like, banned from Twitch? Or are we talking like, probably shouldn't say it because it's a little dark. It's a little messed up. It's a little oopsie. You went to Hullbreaker for the Squid, the island is safe, and they want you to run it as a company training course. Lovely. You might DM it to me. Oh, dear. Mech is just like, I want to know the bad, naughty joke. You love a bit of dark humor. Oh, dark humor can be great. Retsky's dark humor is like, is it dark or is it just messed up? You know what I mean? Oh, fudge. I accidentally used Living Dead. That was an accident. Messed up, probably. I'll be the judge of that. You know, Retsky, honestly... Not great, but knowing you, I expected a lot worse. Peachy just giving me benediction. Thanks, Peachy. You did a drive today? Oh, that's right. You had your driver thing. How did that go? Did you win? Did you knock all the other cars off the obstacle course? Did you come first in Mario Kart? That's what happened, right? No, it's not ever used in the overworld, but like I didn't have to use it at all, right? The Isles of Umbra. Oh my god, Umbra. Oh my god, look at those pretty wings. Dang, Peachy. Wait, she did answer already. Wait, who did answer? When did answer? Why did answer? How did answer? What? Cat answers how they did. Oh, Cat is a they. He. A they, he? Wait, fudge. Cat, are you they, he, or he, him? I forget. I'm sorry. I can't see your pronoun things either, so I can't double check. Okay, so Cat is he, him. My bad, Cat. Cat is a he. Fretsky. That's so bad. I feel bad. I giggled. Turns out the registered nurse believes you when you say you have a high pain tolerance. Mecca, did you say you had a high pain tolerance and then got really badly hurt? Cat behind a wheel. That's what I'm saying, Retsky. That'd be terrifying. I can't imagine Cat behind a wheel. I would be scared. Terrified out of my minds. Minds? I have multiple minds, chat. And I don't use any of them. You ain't run nothing over or nothing. That's so good. I'm so glad you did well and you didn't run anyone over and that everyone is alive, including you and everyone else around you. That's so good. Yeah, sure. I'll relight the beacon. Great. Amazing. I was not paying attention, but that's fine. Okay. Let's go do the actual main story quest because we haven't done this in a hot minute. You went for your second laser hair removal appointment for gender goals. Oh, hell yeah. And it turns out they've had you on level 9 out of 10 because you said you had a high pain tolerance and they leave it there while you tear up as they laser your face. And I'm guessing you didn't get the option to say, actually, it hurts more than I thought I would. Please turn it down. That wasn't an option for you? You don't want to go to work? It's okay, Peachy. You have another half hour yet. Right? You got time, Peachy. You got time. Oof. 3-point turn, solid. U-turn, great. Parking, fudge, yeah. Go fast and stop quickly without flinging everyone. Perfection. Turns, rather good if I do say so myself. But Cat, did you have to do a parallel park? Because that's how they get you. Level 10 out of 10 is lightsaber. Wait, level 10. Yeah, level 10 out of 10 pain. They just bring out the fudging laser swords. You had such obvious progression even after one session that you need that validation. Hell yeah, I'm so glad you did it. Did you stall? Not fun fact for you, Peachy. People don't drive manuals these days. Automatic or manual? Surely Cat, yeah, I was gonna say, surely Cat would have taken automatic. I don't know anyone who takes a manual test these days because who the fudge drives manual cars anymore? Like, the only reason I see for needing to learn manual is if you have a family member who still has a manual car that you'll be driving. If you don't have that, no one will steal your car. That is so untrue. People will absolutely steal a manual. Manual wasn't an option. Oh my god, they're not even offering manual anymore. They're not even offering manual anymore. They're phasing them out. The Lord Commander is within. Pray proceed, miss. Calling Mimily fudging miss is throwing me off. Why? Because she's too small to be a miss. Look at her.
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
I feel like that's how it should be, Retsky. I'm not too familiar on the laws in Australia or even my state. But from memory, and this is not legal advice, this is just me going like, oh, interestingly, I think from memory, if you have a license for a certain amount of time, then you can drive a manual. Which I think is nonsense. I think you need to actually learn a manual to drive manuals. It don't matter here, and that's messed up. You should need to have learned how to drive a manual. Because manuals, you can't just go from driving an automatic into driving a manual willy-nilly like, I know how to drive a manual now. Like, no. You need to learn how to change gears, fix a stall, drive your car properly, do all the gearbox things. It's mostly the gearbox. You need to learn how to gearbox. I don't know how to gearbox. I'll never know how to gearbox. Fudge gearboxing. But she's in her 30s. Look at her height. Mimily? She's like 21. Probably. Maybe 22. I don't fudging know. How old do you guys think Mimily is? You bought the worst manual lemon and drove it to death to figure it out. Oh my god, Retsky. You're dramatic sometimes. Kat, who do you think we are? You learned a non-binary thing. Mrs. and Mr. are both based on the root word magister, so the non-binary word should be MG pronounced mage. Wasn't you guys I asked this question to the other day, or another friend of mine? I know I asked someone what the non-binary version of Mr. and Mrs. is. And the response was pretty much, don't use either of them. Yeah, I saw that Reddit post too. You think it's MX? Probably C++. Wait. You asked last time what the non-binary so ma'am. Okay, so it was you guys. Okay. So it was you. Okay. I mean, look, same question. Sir, ma'am, Mr., Mrs. Pronounced mix. It's tacky. Yeah, it does have that tackiness to it, which I don't mean that like in a rude way. I'm sure there are plenty of people who love MX and much prefer to be called that way. And you know what? Fair enough. You do you, right? But it's the X part. And like, I don't know about you, but the letter X has been ruined for me by Twitter and Musk. Mostly Musk. Musk has ruined the letter X for me. I can't see it anymore the same way, which is a shame.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
Often mistaken for miss. Really? X gonna give it to... that's probably a song lyric or something. I don't know. It sounds like a song lyric.
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities.
Oh my god, Sir Amric is the ruler of Ishgard, or Foundation, or something, I'm fudging though. Use mysticism is not something you have to worry about, and that's fair. That's fair. But also, you identify as a he, him, so of course you're going to use Mr., right? You've argued with your fair share of people about it. People should just accept it. Religious leadership shouldn't be hereditary. That is a solid point. Their entire fudging society is based off of religious leadership and stuff, but they still use kings. And the archbishop is the same as the king, so it passes hereditarily.
I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
So, what's the plan? Am I gonna be the ruler of Ishgard? Plot twist, Alpha Note.
I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
Oh, did he fudging tell everyone?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited.
Put him on the throne! Alpha No on the throne, ruler of Ishgard! You had to argue with your guidance counselor last year because you kept using she, and then you had to call her for something the other day and she didn't realize it was you and was using she, and you're like, yeah, this is he. If you're a fudging counselor, I don't care who you are. If you're a counselor, you need to be accepting of trans people and their identities. Because that is literally your job description! Anyway.
Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed.
School counselors can be seriously hit or miss. Like, I had to see one for like a short period in year 9 because I was having serious depression. And like, they weren't fantastic, but they weren't bad. I think I probably got lucky with someone who like understood and was able to help out in a bit. But like, they are not proper psychologists, I don't think. Maybe they are. I actually have no idea. It certainly didn't seem like they were, but like they helped a bit. Got your name changed in the school system the year before she got to our school. Oh my god. Disgusting.
I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number questioned our methods.
Yeah, that's unfortunately what happens when you have an entire population that has been brainwashed by the religious fudging system. You wanting to move out and live with your dad, so you're going over your rights as a teenager with the council. She rat you out to your mother. Did she get fired? Because that's breaking all sorts of fudging confidentiality agreements and everything. She was not a true psychologist then. Because if she was an actual psychologist, she would have not only lost her job, but the entire, like her entire career. She'd be out of the field. They usually have a certificate rather than a degree. Source, I'm a registered counsellor in Queensland. Right, but consider as well that to be a practicing psychologist here, I think you need to have a degree, but also have some sort of like, you need to be registered or something probably, I'd assume. I think so. I haven't looked into it because I haven't wanted to be a psychologist, but I think you have to have some sort of like acknowledgement that you're a psychologist. Legit, yeah. Like you lose your job, but you're like out of the whole career if you betray that confidentiality. Like you're donezo. Done. You had to see one in middle school for depression. She told your mother, but oh my god. What the fudge? Look, I understand that schools cannot afford the fees of an actual psychologist in a lot of circumstances. But if that's the case, they should be making it very clear to their students that they are not bound by any fudging confidentiality, which then also defeats the purpose of having a psychologist. So actually, you know what? If you have a school fudging counselor, they should be bound by confidentiality agreements within the fudging agreement between the school and the counselor. Because that's messed up. Fudge, man. You know, the system sucks. And it's not set up to help anyone. The system is set up to protect the school against lawsuits by saying, look, we offer counseling services, so we're doing everything we can. It's not set up to help the students. It's set up to help the school. Understand that. Understand that. We went to the worst high school in the country, so had the budget worthy of it. It was there to help the school, not the students. Used to want to be one, but then you remember your weird about emotions and cry. Yeah, to be a psychologist, you need to have a really fudging... I don't even know how to describe it. You need to be really good at handling a lot of messed up things. And that's not something that's easy for a lot of people. You don't understand this more along the lines of, oh, this child is in danger of hurting themselves. Yeah, that's different. But like, all psychologists can also break the confidentiality if they actually believe that someone is in danger of... for any reason. If they believe there's a serious risk of harm, I'm pretty sure that's the only reason they're allowed to break their confidentiality, is to protect someone. They can't do it for any other reason. I'm like 90% sure. You clam up and get uncomfy, which is so valid. It's so hard to deal with a lot of those feelings, and honestly, props to psychologists for being able to handle a lot of stuff. And whether Iretsky keeps acting out, wonder why.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the Broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order. But such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
I'd just like to point out as well, complete side note, complete differently from what we've been talking about in chat. There's this whole thing going on now where they're not trusting Sir Amric because he's revealed that like thousands of years of religious fudging brainwashing is all a lie. So they're already not trusting him. But who have they hired to maintain order? Hilda. You know, the thugs. Everyone is known for being thugs. They're helping the leader now too. What could possibly go wrong? We can listen to friends issue, but asking for advice because it involves mean words and possibly throwing something. So you're fine listening to people's issues. Until you have to give advice, and that's when you go mental. These thugs have tans. I don't get it, Retsky. I don't get it. Also, mental is not the right word.
Talk of peace.
Throwy.
Frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
Your advice would be mean. Oh, your advice, you'd be asking them to say mean words and throw something. I misunderstood, Kat. I thought you were saying that, like, if you were asked for advice, you'd start swearing and then throwing things. Which, probably not inaccurate, but not what you meant.
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Trine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Annex Trine? You would speak with Vidofnir then?
Throw a water bottle, I guess. I don't know. Fudging
We
yeeter.
must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard.
Cat, please, I need help. Whack.
Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is
Rest
not,
in peace,
I must
Isel.
ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor?
Bum, bum.
Thank you, my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
Yeah, I'll give you some therapy.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core.
That'll happen.
For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause.
We've
only
had a
to be
narrator for the
told
last
that
few
their holy
cutscenes. It's
war
weird.
was born of the sins of their forefathers.
It's so weird. Like, not bad, just
What
like...
then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on?
He looks
to have
important.
faith in a brighter tomorrow?
Do you want to punch in the face or do you want to hug? Good
A
narration
tomorrow
is
in
difficult.
which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens.
Also, growing up with video games in the early 2000s, I got so used to the narrator being like the one voice actor who did every single bit of narration. If you guys have played the
Yet while
fudging...
we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength.
If you guys played games in the early 2000s, such as like Rise of Nations and stuff, you'd know which
Nidhogg,
narrator I'm talking
now
about. It's always the
possessed of his
same
2
one.
eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's trial.
I think he also did the codex entries in the Mass Effect games as well. Like, it's the same fudging voice, I swear to God.
As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved.
Oh yeah, that's
the
right,
misery
Nidhogg's
of
still around.
war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
Or is it Estinian now? What's HXH? I don't know what that is. Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, that didn't help. Anime, okay. That'd be why. Oh boy, here we go again, Retsky. Here we go again! Chat, if you were here like several streams ago, Retsky made like 50,000 Nidhogg fudging puns. And he's back at it. And the little of the lands these dragons call home, this Annex Trine. Had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would seem a far more daunting prospect. Nidhogg. Nidhogg. Big Bad Dragon. Okay, and Mecha's joining too. It's the black dragon we just saw in that cutscene, just like 5 seconds ago. That's Nidhogg. I confess I myself once shuddered at the thought of it. Yet even the longest journey begins with the first step, does it not? Ah, but ere we set forth, Mimili and I must needs inform our comrade of our plans. Oh, we can tell Tataru. Yep, we're saying bye to Tataru. Tataru, I've come to say bye to you. I've come to say ta-ta, Taru. Oh, man. Sorry, I think I'm hilarious. You're definitely paying attention to the dragon that was on the screen? You should have been. What was your secret meeting about? I'm all ears. Oh, dear. Sorry, I got a Discord notification. I'm like, is this important? No, okay. A diplomatic mission to annex Trine. You say, well, I suppose that does take precedence. But should your meeting with Vidofni happen to end early, you might consider rendezvousing with Ishtola in Idleshire. She'll be there to receive our guest. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragons is terribly important and everything, but the scholar just happens to be... Time permitting, as I said, we shall endeavour to join Ishtola, but we cannot pray... If we cannot pray... Fudging, pass on our regards. You're watching chat, not the dragon? That's so fair, Cat. That's so fair. Chat is more important than the video game. Having said that, however, the video game is still very important to me, and this is why I'm here to play the video game. And talk to chat. Okay, no, I'm here to talk to chat. If I was just gonna play the video game, I'd play my other character. I'm here to hang out with you guys. The story is just the means by which we'll you know? I'm here for you. Specifically you, not anyone else, just you. Because you're the only real person in chat right now. Everyone else is fake. Everyone. Except you. No. Okay.
Heroes never die.
Hi, Pocky. Wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling very special. Fudge. Okay, do I want a hot chocolate, a creme brulee, an almond cream croissant, or an urchin loaf? Let's get a hot chocolate. I love me some hot chocolate. Retsky is fake. You're all fake, actually. All of you are fake. I probably want to sell that because I already have it. Whoever made the Pocky bot did a good job. Wait, what? Because Pocky just said oh? That's actually Pocky. What do you mean Pocky? I'm so confused. The path is long but known to us. From Falcon's Nest we shall cross the Western Highlands and make for Tailfeather in the Dravanian Forelands. There we can stop to rest and replenish our supplies. Questions? If not, stables away. Because you said they were fake. Well, all of you are fake, except for you. I love throwing that line around. Not because like it's funny or like it makes anyone think, but it's just... It's funny. It's funny. Pokebot, Retsky bot, Mecha bot, Cat bot. I'm not a bot. I'm very real. That's not even a question. You're so glad you finally fake. It means your dead is also fake. No, Mecha, you're real. Wait, I fudged it. I should have just said, no, you're real. The others are fake, but you're real. Then it would have been ambiguous. But I said, Mecha, you're real, and I ruined the fudging... I ruined the joke. I ruined the mystery. You are real. The person I'm talking to right now. You'll know if it's you because you know you're real. And that's what counts. No, all is lost. I've ruined it. The illusion's gone. Well done. Yeah. Don't worry. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Can you give it back? Give what back? I always imagined the first time I set foot upon Dravanian soil would be at the head of an army, and here I am ready to treat with the brothers and sisters of mine enemies. Full well do I know how difficult it can be to set aside the past. Though it was I who first proposed recruiting Isael to our cause, I questioned the wisdom of my words almost as soon as I'd uttered them, and for a long time after that. Here was a woman with the blood of innocence on her hands, men, women, children, all slain in the name of the implacable Lady Iceheart. Yet she acknowledged her misdeeds and agreed to join us in common cause. At our side, she fought in service to the greater good, even unto her dying breath, and while that does not absolve her of her sins, I hope that one day she'll be remembered not merely as a heretic, but as a misguided soul who dreamt of peace. Dang. You ask much, yet who can say what might come to pass should our negotiations bear fruit? We must press on to annex China if you'll follow me. They walked that way, but I need to go this way. I'm gonna spend the money even though I could just fly to it. I'm eating into my cash reserves, chat. My 2 million gil. It's going away. Yeah, that's what I spend money on. The small fees. Thou art ever welcome here, friend of Isel. He doesn't know Isel's dead. But this one I do not know. Pray forgive us this unannounced visit, Vidofni. May I present to you Lucia, first command of the Temple Knights of Ishgard and our trusted friend. Wait, what makes you irrationally angry? Is it the fact that I spent 100 gil on fast traveling within the same map? But I will go the very long way around to get to the Golden Saucer and then Uldar? Because yeah. Yes! Listen. I just, in that moment, in that very second, I could not be bothered flying. You just spent, yeah, but how much money do you have, Peachy? How much money do you have lying around? I bet it's several million. It's not 2 million, it's a lot of million. You're like in the 10-digit millions, you know? It is an honor to meet you, Vidofni. I come as an envoy of Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple. I've read that before. I don't fucking remember. $23? I don't mean real life money, cat. Indeed, you may speak, knight. For 1,000 years, man and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. That's all I got. Peachy has $23. Wait, are you saying that's all you've got? 2,257,216. Like, wait. You have less than me. Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you're a streamer and you have people who are just willing to give you a bunch of gil for no reason, huh? Hey, Peachy. Fudge, I was going to say there's money in the guild chest, but then I realized you don't play on this character, and... You know what I mean. That's not going to help the character you're currently on because you're not part of the guild. Enjoy your 23 bucks, though. I'm sure you could buy, like, one dinner with that. Your ping? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Stick you with the European main, you know? To our shame, we long believed your king to be the architects of this war, but now we know the truth, that King Thordan and his Knights 12 did willfully betray and murder the great worm Radatotska, shattering the peace between our peoples. You get your dad to buy... Oh my god. You'll get your dad to buy dinner so that Peachy can save the $23. That's so kind of you and your dad. For 1,000 years, our leaders conspired to conceal this truth, a truth which was last laid bare by the Warrior of Light, the Azure Dragoon, and Isel. Alas, the deception so intricately wrought cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labor to accept the truth. After an eternity of war, who would dare to dream that peace could be at last within our grasp? Ratatouille? Yeah, Ratatouille. Ratatotska. A dream we must as Isel once... Yet dream we must as Isel once did, and we must make a dream that reality is she could not. We humbly beseech you, Vidofni, join hands with us in friendship once more before the eyes of my people in Ishgard. A most unexpected invitation. I have heard your request, knight, however, I cannot yet give you mine answer. May I ask why? You don't even have 23 bucks, Peachy, no! Chat, Peachy's poor! You refuse to call any dragon by their actual name? Okay, so you have Hirash Velga, who we give like 50,000 different names. You got Nidhogg, who you just give 50,000 different pun variations. I was gonna ask what Vidofnir was, because we have now Ratatouille. What the fudge is that though, Redsky? I don't recognize it. The matter concerneth my sire, he must needs be consulted. Moreover, the Nath grow bold, even as I did before, and I would not leave my people at the mercy of the swarm. Then we will wait. After 1,000 years of war, we shall not give up on peace for want of patience. Fear not, knights, thou shalt have mine answer within thy lifetime. So soon? So soon? I'll have my answer within a lifetime? Hash brown. I don't even know what that means, Retsky. I don't. I don't. Volvent, you've already been lurking. Okay. Volvent, please try not to spam the chat. To leave lurk just to go back to lurk. Retsky, what do you want about? Peachy, no! Enjoy work if you can. I'll miss you. Don't die, make money, etc., etc. What's up, Cat? Why are you mad? Given the circumstances, I would say that went rather well. To be frank, I'm surprised our proposal was not rejected outright. Whether aught will come of it remains to be seen, however. I don't know the absolute sex icon that is Ricky Martin. Google Ricky Martin. That was a dangerous Google, considering you just called him a sex icon. But it turns out he is a Puerto Rican singer, songwriter, and actor. Born in 1971. No, he's not a porn. I know that now, but like, I just realized, hang on, dangerous Google. You'll try not to spill popcorn Wait a minute, Fudge, I forget you literally work at a fudging place where that sounds like a lot of fun. Anyway, don't spill popcorn, and if you do, don't trip on it and die. You saw a funny bisexual joke you're gonna send and then the page reloaded and you lost it. Rip. Rip. But yeah, no, that is correct. I can confirm I do not know who Ricky Martin is. Cat, it's like I'm also old. Retsky, you know that he just calls all of us old, right? Like, everyone older than Cat is old. That's his logic. You're mid-aged. Fudging Zoomers, right? Fudging Zoomers. Mayhap I should take this opportunity to speak with some of the other dragons. Ah, but you need not wait for me. The return journey holds no fear for me now. Well, if you have no further needs of our services, we shall continue on to Charlene. We hope to welcome a scholar who has agreed to aid us in the search of our missing comrades. Now, pray your journey is as swift as uneventful as ours was, and thank you again for sparing the time to assist us, even when such grave matters remain unresolved. I can think of no graver matter than the 1,000-Year War, one which our friends gave their lives to see ended. Suffice it to say, I would willingly make 1,000 such journeys to ensure that sacrifice was not in vain. Though I have no doubt, Master Alphinario, I only hope the fates will not hold you to your word. Zuma aren't those little ones, you're Gen Z. The Z in Gen Z stands for Zuma. But also, Cat, I'm pretty sure that Fudge, I don't know what generation. Fudging, I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. Who is this kid? Those are different letters. Z and Zuma are different letters. Are they? Are they, Cat? Is Gen Z a different letter than the start of Zuma? Stop saying Z. Retsky, you're also Fudge, not Australian. You're also New Zealand. You say Z too. The only people who say Z are Americans. New Zealand. No, there's no way you call it Z. You're messing with me. In England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, Australia, India, Canada, usually, and New Zealand, Z is pronounced as Z. Get fudged, idiot. Yeah, the British... Yeah, it's because everyone who speaks British English says Z. New Zealand speaks British English. They say Z. They're fudging wrong? I'm literally looking at everywhere online. Reddit says Z. This website says Z. That website says Z. Which country says Z? New Zealand. Let's go to the next one. Oh, look at that. Z is in New Zealand. Wow, crazy. You forgot you can be in stream while you walk to work. Fair, fair. British people are wrong 89% of the time. That's so wildly incorrect, it's not funny. Pronounced Zealand, right? Fudging now. New Zealand. But it's pronounced Z. But it's not always right. Bit chronic. I use that as an example. There's so many different sites here that say New Zealand says Z. I will actually argue with the New Zealander in my chat right now that they are wrong about how their own country pronounces the letter Z. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. Retsky, you live in New Zealand, you're a New Zealander, you speak to everyone in New Zealand, you are wrong about how New Zealanders pronounce the letter Z. That was, okay. To clarify though, Retsky, you're about to fight this dude. To clarify, I'm not saying you're wrong, they pronounce it as Z. I'm expressing shock at the fact that everywhere online says New Zealand pronounces it Z. And that New Zealand, being a Commonwealth country that speaks British English, pronounces it Z. That's what I'm in shock about. Those two things put together. And that's wild. You once Googled New Zealand slang, the entire article was... Oh, well, yeah, duh. Any website, no matter what, if you Google insert countries slang, you're going to get a joke article that is just a mess of things that is not real, is not true, and is made up because they are all like that. All of them. Clearly we need to start calling it New Zealand. I agree. You know what, Mecca? Retsky lives in New Zealand. You know what? That rolls off the tongue really well. New Zealand. I like New Zealand. That's quite a cool name. New Zealand. No, oh my god. I'm gonna name, cause I'm going to name one of my cities in my D&D world from now on. I'm gonna pick a location, plop a city or town down there, and I'm gonna call that city or town New Zealand. That's what I'm gonna do. British slang's funny. I know. Some of the words American kids say you genuinely don't believe. Yeah, like Riz. I agree, Kat. I agree. Can you be a player so you can burn it down? Nah. Nah, sorry. Let's go find the scholar and how they're going to find Minthelia and Thancred. Riz is short for charisma, you D&D playing fudge. No, Ka is short for charisma. C-H-A. None of this Riz nonsense. Let's talk about your D&D character. Which one? You are going to have to be more specific, Retsky. You are going to have to be more specific. Suck your mum? What the fudge is that? The one I'm gonna kill. Again, you're gonna have to be more specific. This is from the African American community. This is short for charisma. Does it come from the African American community? I thought it just came from fudging Zoomers, thinking they're cool because they don't want to say the whole word for charisma. Ka is cousin. Isn't that cuz? People say cuz for cousin, not ka. How lazy are people getting? They have to shorten one syllable to be a shorter syllable because I don't even want to say one syllable. They're like, cousin's already shortened to cuz, but cuz is too long, so I'm just going to say ka. One syllable is too long for them. They got to make a half a syllable. Are you joking? You say cuz? Cuz it's cuz. Memeleys, 'tis good to see you. I confess, I had assumed your business in Annex Shrine would detain you longer. Did your meeting with Vidofni go well? It's what, Retsky? Oh my god. The slang in chat right now. Cut is short for cousin. Sometimes the term sometimes cuz is used. Cuz used to be the word. Fudge off. It's like saying homie, bro, or bruh. I'm not saying you're wrong, Kat. I never said you're wrong. I'm saying I disrespectfully, despise. That's the word I was looking for. I disrespectfully despise that. Google definition. Again, I wasn't denying you. I just despise it. You say bro and bruh? Yeah, I say bro and bruh. That's fine. I say bruh so often, like ironically, but it's also become maybe not as ironic as I first initially intended it to ever be. That is exactly how I use it. Thank you, Retsky. 100%. She has, but when I explained you'd be joining us, she asked if she might use the intervening time to explore. Okay, we're gonna meet this new Charlene scholar. Shalala. Might get... What the fudge does that mean, Peachy? What does being trolleyed mean? Do you get literally like you get a trolley from like a shopping center? You like push it along, and then you like you sit inside the trolley, and then you lean back and you like squish yourself in the trolley, and then someone pushes you. Is that what being trolleyed is? Because I don't know what else it would be. Bro, be so for real right now. God, English is getting disgusting as time passes. Oh, it's British slang for drunk? Well, that's boring. I prefer my version, honestly. Oh my god, it baby Lalafell scholar. He looks...
I'm terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
I was gonna say he looks fudging sus and evil, but the moment I realized it was a girl, for whatever reason, my brain went, oh, innocent, must protect, never gonna betray us. And... Hello, Final Fantasy V reference? I see. I mean, I don't see. I've never played any Final Fantasy except the 7 remake. But the first part. I know there's a second part that just released or is just releasing. I haven't touched it. Not the voice you're expecting. Me neither, Retsky. Me neither. Hammered, wasted, plus... No, those other ones, Peachy. Those other ones are Australian slang for drunk as well. But trolleyed is new. Never heard that one before. If you played Final Fantasy V, you already know everything. No. I refuse to play Final Fantasy. It's enraging. I don't know what you're talking about, Ritsky. I am playing right now. Yeah, exactly, Kat. I'm playing a Final Fantasy game right now. The other ways to say it are funny. It's... There is a bug. Oh my god, it's landed. You fool! You have made your final mistake. Wait, where'd he go? God dang it, he flew away!
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves.
You little fudger, Ritsky.
Pray, allow me to introduce Kryle, who has recently come from the Sharlayan motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
The character Kryle already existed, but Ritsky's saying, is Kryle a Lalafell in other games? Imagine Cloud as a Lalafell? My god. I want to make a Cloud Lalafell now as a joke. Legging it? Doesn't that mean like fudging booking it? Like getting the fudge out of dodge? Like zooming away? Like running, leaving it? Like going? Sephiroth could make... Sephiroth could make a... Oh god. Lalafell you think is only 14 race. Final Fantasy XI has the Taru, which is the name thing. Same thing. I got it. Yeah. I feel like there are a lot of different... I feel like there are a lot of similarities between British and Australian slang. Australia just goes that step further and makes a lot more slang that confuses everyone else.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue.
People say play 11. Yeah, which is wild because this is meant to be just a straight up improvement of 11.
You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do look the part. A pleasure to meet you at last, miss. And who is that I spy but young Alphonse Levieux himself? I dare say someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
Alpha would be like, who are you?
We, Miss Cryle and I met at the Studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the Studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies.
Dang. I mean, we already knew they were special, but like, dang, okay. Got some gameplay made you want to collapse just watching. It's like Kingdom Hearts combat trying to select skills. Wait, isn't that what Final Fantasy XIV was when it first launched? Where's the system missing Retsky just like the rest of the Scions? They're all fudging missing. They're gone. When will technology give you shoes that make you smaller? You hear those crickets in game? That's my answer. Yes, Cat, we are playing Final Fantasy XIV.
Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Tell me what Alphino said.
Thank you, Cryle.
Cryle, you can't leave it at that.
For what? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Oh, she is evil. I love her. Look at that smirk on her face. She knows exactly what she's threatening and she loves it. If it's Final Fantasy... When I told my dad, because he was like, what are you playing recently? I'm like, Final Fantasy XIV. His immediate response was, why is it called Final Fantasy if there's 14 of them? You're not unique. You're not creative. Everyone says that. And none of you are funny. Anyway, you want the cat ear hoodie? Honestly, so do I.
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
Oh, no, I know you meant it as a joke, Retsky. I was just like saying like, oh yeah, I had that experience recently with my fudging father. The old student having to look at his little boy like a senpai. Oh yeah, of course she'd screw with him. But like, she's a Lalafell, so it's even worse because they're just evil by nature and I love it.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking.
Time to start work. Rest in peace, Peachy. So anyway, Cryle, you're going to tell me, right?
On to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing Scions.
Because you got let in the building and they did. Yeah, you work there! Idiots.
I gather you have new information to share with us.
Ran into that same issue half hour ago. What, with the word? The word being forbidden and you getting deleted? Yeah.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea. Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Then what are you waiting for?
The wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task.
Of course
not.
Not
in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Call them mean names and throw something at them. Cat, nice callback. Now I've got irritated cloud of people want to be let in. You don't even open for another 30 minutes? Oh my god. Is this just what it's like in the US? You just have a bunch of entitled people who are impatient and think that they deserve the world to revolve around them. That's unheard of here. If someone walks into somewhere that's not expected to open for half an hour and they walk in because they're an employee, or even if they just walk in, people will just assume they're an employee and will mind their own fudging business. And they'll just wait patiently, like normal people. That's what happens here. You can stop the census entirely. I know I could have, Retsky, but I had to really emphasize the point. That's so weird. I don't like that. Especially in retail. What the fudge? Like, don't get me wrong. We have horrible people here too, right? Obviously, there are horrible people everywhere. But it's not the norm. Most people would go like, oh yeah, they're probably opening up. And then continue to wait patiently. Like normal people. Who are waiting. Because it's not open yet. And they understand that. And they understand it. My God. Of course Australia has horrible people. Only difference is yours are named kangaroos. I'll have you know they're named emus. No, I'm kidding. Especially at theme parks. You don't shop till noon. Is it just... Okay, now I'm wondering if it's like an Australia thing? Or if it's just like a my... Like the town/city I live thing. Because I've never experienced any of that. I mean, granted, I've never worked in retail, but I've been early enough to I've been like waiting for stores and stuff to open up, and people usually just wait. That's so annoying, and I hate that. Disney's hell on earth, especially at theme parks. You experienced in Australia also had very chill people? Yeah, okay then. Well, fudge. More reasons for me to add to the list of why I'm very happy and comfortable living in Australia and don't ever want to move. People here are chill and patient and lovely and kind and nice. Yeah, New Zealand are known for being laid back too. I mean, everywhere does, Vetsky. Everywhere does. Like, that's... It's less a matter of, are there jerks? And is the average person a jerk? Is more the question, right? People here just suck. That sucks. You know, just, yeah, another one for the list on why I'm never leaving Australia. Anyway, I did not see that you had it, Harris. That's cool.
I think it best you explain your plan to her in person.
I'm going to assume, like with all the other main characters, that her outfit is only accessible on the Mog Station shop. Underclocking, talk soon, have a good stream. Bye, big hugs for you. Bye, Peachy, hugs back. Enjoy work. Have fun watching movies and eating popcorn, because that's totally what you do. Correct? Yeah. Honestly, I kind of like that, because it gives people the option if they really want to like wear a certain character's outfit or be a certain character that they can get access to it. But it's also not just available in game for everyone to get and then everyone to look that way, because like it's sort of immersion breaking a little. I don't know. I prefer it personally. I'm the type of person who's like, I never want to wear a main character's outfit because that's the main character's outfit. I'm not that character. I'm my own character. I don't want to look like them. So I don't see the appeal personally, but I'm glad that some other people could be like, I really like that outfit. I want it for myself. And they have that option, even if it's a paid option, which is, you know, not the most ideal, but you need to monetize somehow, right? Once your mum and you showed up early, walked back to our car, people were banging. What? Banging on the glass. And I thought Black Friday was bad. You're telling me this is a normal occurrence? The occasional news segment will show stuff like people in the USA waiting for new iPhones and be crazy mob. Jesus fudge, man. I thought that was just a Black Friday thing, that people were just freaking out and getting violent over sales because everything's super cheap and that's the culture there. I don't fudging know. That's normal. Disgusting, abhorrent behavior. That would never fly here. Never. They keep trying to make Black Friday thing and people keep refusing. See, here's the thing. We have like we have stores and stuff that will have sales and stuff around Black Friday and stuff like that. It's not like a nationwide thing or anything like that, but stores will put things on sale and everyone will know their Black Friday sales. But people don't go fudging mental over it. People don't do that. Just call it a sale. Literally. And that's it, right? Like, it's just a sale. And a lot of people do it. And everyone knows what it's for. Everyone knows it's a Black Friday sale. Because it's a Black Friday. We all know it. It doesn't mean anything. People don't lose their minds and start fudging, trampling others. Like, God. The amount of disrespect you have to have for other people is bewildering. Cyber Monday? What the fudge is Cyber Monday? If you had to explain who Kyle is, the Preputation's bookkeeper informant of the Scions. Harris, I appreciate you trying to give me backstory and stuff, but I really want to find out stuff myself, including who Kyle is, who all the characters are, what the dungeons, things like that. I like to discover things myself, even if it means I don't get the bigger picture. You know what I mean? I like to find things out slowly. You can't comprehend someone throwing a punch over TV. Literally! It's a type of sea life. See, Retsky, in my head the whole time, I don't know if you're familiar with it, and I'm assuming most people wouldn't be. But I like to... Look, whenever I hear Krile, my immediate thought is Krile Castle. Krile Castle. Because in Victoria, there is a very famous tourist location called Krile Castle. Where they do a lot of medieval sort of... Oh, Pocky's here. Pocky knows what it is. I forgot you were here. Oopsies. It's like a tourist attraction for like the medieval times. People can go there. They can see things like hawk, the fudging bird, hawk trading, not fudging, flying, training. That's the word. Jousting. They can explore like a castle like lookup thing. Why does Australia have castles? It's a tourist attraction. People love medieval castles. It's huge. I loved Krile Castle when I was a kid. I went there like twice. Once for school and I think once just with family. Torture chamber. Is there actually a torture chamber? That's awesome. Cyber being online. I got that. Monday because it's a Monday after Black Friday. I just didn't know that was a thing. You've been reading that as Krill? Nah, it's Krile. There's a full-size recreation of Athenian Parthenon in the middle of Kentucky in America. Why is that there? The famous medieval era of Australian history. It's Gretzky. Let people have the fudging tourist attractions where they can just learn about medieval history regardless. Like, who cares that Australia didn't have the same thing? No one. But that doesn't mean it's not an important history of the world and people want to explore it and experience it. I'm pulling your leg. Fudging, I can't tell with you. I see we had different experiences. Yeah, I did not experience any fudging torture chamber, Pocky. You're going to have to explain this to me in chat. Why the fudge did you experience a torture chamber in Krile Castle? Also, were you tortured? Do you need to talk? The stream just bugged and it looped. Castles? It's a tourist attraction. Castles? It's a tourist attraction. Castles? It's a... Kinky. Yours is a bunch of rich jokes who just wanted a castle. Wait, is New Zealand the place where you can just purchase your own castle? No, that's not right. You did say we're headed for a cave, because I certainly don't see a cave nearby. Is Master Matoya meeting us on the way or something? Are you blind, Krile? It's literally right over there. No Pockies were tortured in the chamber. Are you thinking of Scotland? I think I am, which is incredibly embarrassing because Scotland and New Zealand are nothing alike, and I have no defense right now, except that I have no defense. I will just take this loss. I'll take the loss. I have heard many stories of Master Matoya, some quite flattering, others less so. Rest assured they are all true. This way, have care where you tread. I'll assume you're joking about the cave. I don't understand how she's like, there's no cave entrance. I don't see the cave entrance. There's literally a cave right here. Oh. That's right. It doesn't look like there's a cave entrance, does it? You said his name translates to New Edinburgh. That's sort of funny, actually. Oh, I forgot it's the old lady.
Oh. Is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Edinburgh. My brain short-circuited. I am really not doing myself any favors tonight, huh? The entrance is magically hidden. Can't find a cave if there's a rock. Yeah, but she put the walkway there. That's why I was like, what do you mean you can't see the entrance? There's literally a path to the... It's right over there. You can follow the path. And then she hides the entrance. So, like, fudging whatever. I don't know. Is that a real witch? There's a temple in America. It's a base pro shop. Okay. What? Harris, what?
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out.
It's too late by then,
How
Ishtar.
glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
My body is a temple. Base, the fish. Be... Oh, bass. It's a... I see. I should have realized that when you said, like, fishing stuff, but my brain didn't click.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryl, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Burn the witch!
Baldessian, you say? Oh, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
The who, what, where, when, why?
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the Isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power.
Oh no!
I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Everyone she knows is dead!
Kryl, you too possess the Echo.
She has the Echo!
Well, yes, of course I do.
She's like, yeah. Duh. Did I not tell you?
Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in
Which one is me? I am currently behind Y'shtola right now. There I am. There's my eyes. That's me. This is me.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Yes,
nah.
yes, that's all well and
that's
good.
Kryl.
But you still haven't told me
I mean,
why
Kryl.
you're here.
Fudge. Yeah, Kat's absolutely just looking at chat. That's the only reason Kat joins my streams, to chat with you guys. I don't think Kat has ever actually watched a game I've played, ever. Which, honestly, more power to you, Kat. I don't know how you do it, but, like, go off, I guess.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the science of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found.
Minecraft that once. You think you did. You don't even know.
You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing science.
You keep doing you, Kat. You keep doing you.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience.
Well, I mean, that too.
Wait here.
Was Kat with us during the game day night? Again, Harish, you're gonna have to be more specific. I streamed Minecraft once and the server tried to commit treason while I was making a treaty. Wasn't that your fault too, Rutsky? I feel like that was your fault. Yeah, it was. Jackbox, I've done that a few times.
This crystal and its familiar radiance.
But I don't think Kat was here now.
But never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the echo.
I'm gonna pet my bad dragon.
It's a chibi! Riri Chibi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. You're not, you aren't. You literally, I said one rule, Retsky. I had one rule for everyone to follow, including and especially you. Was nothing that could get me banned on Twitch. And what did you do? You fudging drew a penis. Like, I could get banned for that. Straight up could get banned. Anyway, Chibi, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well.
To aid these, her
We've met Cryle.
warriors, Hydaelyn
She's pretty
bequeaths
cool.
To each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light.
Okay, look, Mecha, the idea is that it should get you banned. But if you're a big streamer, you won't get banned because Twitch has favoritism. I am not big streamer. I am what you would call no loss to Twitch if I were to disappear. The audio game? Okay, but there's a difference between audio, which is not sexually explicit, and a penis, which is. You know? Like, that audio is like, that's dodgy. That's like kind of sus, but it's not bannable. Carla's amazing. I see you've met Giant Hat Lady. Oh, I met Giant Hat Lady ages ago. You meet her when you first get your Stola back, right? Because your Stola comes up to her and is all like, my master can help with something, something. I wasn't paying attention. But you probably meet her beforehand anyway. I vaguely remember meeting her in the main storyline. The audio was straight up named Orgasm. Okay. But you could join Kick. No, I do not want to join Kick because that is a gambling supported site. And I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. I don't even know if you've noticed. You probably have noticed, but I've had several people try to gamble their points in chat, and I said you cannot gamble points here, and people have been disappointed. But I will continue to disappoint because I'm not for gambling here. But the Golden Saucer is a land of wonderful, wonderful opportunities.
But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier
Gotcha,
era,
gotcha, Cat.
is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
You even refuse to go to the Gold Saucer. See, my justification for going to the Gold Saucer is that you literally never lose. All the minigames and all the different cackpots and everything that you enter in the Gold Saucer, you are guaranteed a profit. The mini cackpot, you always make a profit from that. The jumbo cackpot, you always make a profit from that. It's not gambling because you're guaranteed to win. Is D&D gambling? No. How the fudge is D&D gambling? You just buy the things with cash? So valid. So valid, as you should. You have in fact gambled in fantasy for snacks in 4th grade. Gambling is a slippery slope to depression and being poor. It's easy to come out of the mini with a profit, but the rewards are losses. The mini has losses? There's no fudging way. You pay 10 fudging MGP, and I'm pretty sure all the rewards are like fudging above 10. Rolling dice isn't gambling unless it's for a game built around it. Also, rolling dice just isn't gambling. It's chance, but are you paying anything to roll those dice? No. No. At absolute worst, you are paying for snacks and or to a game session if they're being hosted by a local games club or whatever, but you're not paying for the dice rolls. You're paying to play a game, a cooperative role-playing game. The dice rolls are going to happen regardless. But most importantly, there is no chance to earn anything of value when you're done. You're paying for the gameplay experience. You're not paying for rewards. Therefore, D&D is not gambling. It's 100 per card? It's certainly not. It's 100 for the jumbo jackpot per card. What are the odds of flipping heads 3 times in a row? 12.5%. What about it? No, that's not what Harris asked. Harris asked the odds of flipping heads 3 times in a row. Harris did not ask the odds of flipping heads. 5 grown men couldn't comprehend that? I'm sorry, did those grown men do basic high school maths? Did they learn probability? It's a 50% chance multiplied by 50% chance multiplied by 50% chance. It's 12.5%. It's in the circle. Snacks, you want to gamble in the middle, play a game at Uno, winner gets a pot. Oh god, you gambled and you gambled. Holy shoot, you gambled for snacks. You gambled for snacks.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a
Looky here,
fraction
Mr. Fancy
pure.
IQ.
Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its
It's not fancy IQ, it's basic maths. It's basic maths. You run a gambling ring with Yu-Gi-Oh cards in primary school? Retsky. Is this why you're against gambling? Because you had first-hand experience of scamming other people with it, and then you went, holy shoot, this is dangerous. I'm never going to take part in it myself. Is this why?
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe.
So you speak
Language has nothing
languages.
to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul.
Always,
their
Retsky.
intent, their very essence, even.
I'm happy to gamble for
To
house.
guide the elementals to Y'shtola.
Hold on. You just said you'd never gamble, but now you're also saying you're happy to gamble if you're the house. So which is it? Will you never gamble? Or will you never gamble against the house?
Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
They were your cards, maybe you were a house. No, that's not how that works. Just because they're your cards doesn't mean you're the house. The odds are the same. The reason the house has better luck is not because it's the house's cards, it's because they actually rig the cards and the deck and the shuffling and the boards and the cards and the fudging everything. Yeah, this is a super rare winged dragon of Ra. It was only at tournaments. You can't tell because it's in Japanese and doesn't have the Konami logo on the back. Retsky earning his first Pringles can. You'll not throw away money to stupid luck. So what I'm hearing is, if you actually analyze the odds and the chances are that you will win given a certain amount of attempts, then you'll play. That's logical. That's sound. That is backed by mathematics. Magic the Gathering was... Did you cheat, Cat? Hold up. Did you cheat at the Uno game? Jesus fudge. Oh my god, Retsky. We'll toss a video of them not understanding toy flipping.
Well, the poor
I feel like
sod's
they'll
not
just
going to fight
enrage me.
himself.
But please do.
So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
See you, Cat. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Go get some sleep. Don't gamble. Gambling is bad. Okay, bye. No more questions, Your Honor.
Master Matoya.
No promises? You better promise. Fudger.
Then let us begin.
Why does her echo look so much more visible than mine? Bi humans are non-alike. Yeah, bi all you non-human. Wait, I'm not leaving. Cat is. Hold up.
From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
You think? Thank you, Harris. Sorry, what, Retsky? I'm sorry, what? she peed herself and then kept playing. That's disgusting. Like, I knew there was addiction, but that's...
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
It's not even Vegas. Jeez. Like, I knew that addiction was a problem. But peeing yourself because you don't want to leave the machine? God. Anyway, I'm glad to say I've gotten through one conversation this stream. Actually, I'm going to check to make sure these quests in here don't give any rewards. Because if any of them give, like, emotes or items... Self-possessed broom. I thought that said self-obsessed. Oh! Should you choose to undertake this quest, you will receive no guidance from the journal or the duty list. You will need to read the text carefully and decipher the clues to determine your next course of action. I'm sorry, the self-possessed broom needs your help to satisfy his fetishes for bridges? What? I'm gonna do it, chat. I lied about main story quests. I lied about main story quests. I'm doing this one, and you guys are coming along with me. Name on skis, Edgar. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Knowledge seeks no man. But if you desire my knowledge, you must first grant me my heart's desire. After I finish sweeping, go outside to dispose of the dust, and every time I do so, I find myself admiring bridges. I guess my dreams are getting with the magic broom out the window. Yeah. Suspension me harder, bridge coon. Fudging yikes. Fat bridges, skinny bridges, bridges with major rocks, tough bridges, rickety bridges, even bridges with pitch and flux. Broom, you gotta be careful here. You'll get cancelled by a fudging mob, okay? You'll get cancelled. Like Joe Cat. Calm down. It actually... Is this the fudging quest that made Joe Cat make the fudging video? Is this quest the reason Joe Cat got cancelled? No, okay. It's not. Is it a reference to Joe Cat's video? I don't know which one came first. I love to note and compare the differences, color, size, and so forth. The other day I got to wondering, what's the tiniest bridge in the area? I spoke with a little bird and she told me there's a wooden bridge along the cliffs to the west that's tinier than anything. If you can find it, I'll share with you my knowledge. Okay. Cliffs to the west, tiny, tiny bridge. Oh, they all have a thing. Okay, okay. We'll do one at a time. We'll do one at a time. Openly late Shadowbringers. Okay, okay, okay. Came out. Oh, man. Don't you hate it when someone comes out as being straight? Gotta cancel them. Straw Hat, hello, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. We are enabling someone's bridge fetish. How are things? The cliffs to the west. I actually have no idea exactly where it is. So we're gonna go for a little journey, a little trip. Was for him waiting for friends while playing Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah. Maybe there's a tiny bridge along this tiny river. Or maybe this tiny river. No one said step on me. What? You heard me. Having revealed to you his obsession for bridges, the self-possessed broom bids you search for what was supposedly the tiniest bridge in the area. I don't know what the confusion is. Wait, is it... This is technically a bridge, I guess. I mean, it's not really. There it is! Maybe? This looks like a bridge. You discovered a tree trunk that is arguably serving as a bridge. I did it! Actually, I realized I should swap to a level 59 for this. I have a level 59 bard. You only saw it once, so may be wrong. I mean, you could be right. I just assumed it was Final Fantasy because Joe-Cat does Final Fantasy things. Or a 58, you have several 58s. No, but this quest, unfortunately, it's a level 59 quest. So I can't complete it on a level 58. Oh, hello. Hello. I can't do this while mounted. How the fudge do I... There we go. Bam! You can't support my bridge fetish? That's unfortunate. The bridge is literally a thick piece of wood. Oh, a fetish. It's a piece of wood, I think. I don't get it. I sort of get it. I don't know if I get it. Oh, God. The brave adventurer returns. Did you find it? The tiny bridge of which the little bird spoke. Pray describe it to me, and I might behold it in my mind's eye. I'm sorry, you're what? Just a charming little bridge. Though I love big bridges, and I cannot lie. There's something to be said for simplicity. I should like to sweep the bridge someday. As promised, I will share with you my knowledge as I have received from my mistress, as the workings of her crystal eye. This is the most prized of Mistress Matoya's possessions, allowing her to see such truths as lay in the hid in the ebb and flow of ether. I wonder if one can see that behind the shelves of it. My bristles rustle at the mere thought of all the dust that is collected there. You wish only to know what my mistress desires? I'm afraid I cannot tell you, for she never imparted that knowledge to me. Sorry to disappoint. It really does. Okay. Knowledge seeks no man, but if you desire my knowledge, you must first grant me my heart's desire. I'm a finder of filth and a pursuer of purity. Right now, I desire to behold that which is the opposite of dry, dirty dust, pure, untainted water. I am very innocent. I don't know why you're shocked. At the heart of the answering quarter, there is a pool. If you follow the stream which feeds this pool to the west, you'll find an untainted spring. I want you to draw water from the spring and bring it to me. Where the fudge is the thingy water? The thingy, the unanswering quarter? The... Draw water from the spring situated west of the answering quarter. What is the answering quarter? This is the ruling quarter. Ah, okay. So we got to go one of these things. Okay. I know where I'm off to. Reem is literally thirsty. Yeah. You've been trying to cut me for 4 years and I'm still such a pure soul. I know. Retsky, you're not the first. You won't be the last. It's just how it is, you know? Also, I'm a bit thirsty because my water is empty and I need a drink. But I don't want to leave because I want to do these quests. Also, it's fudging like 8:30 almost, and I didn't even notice. What is a euphemism? That's nice. That's nice, Harris. God, I hate how this is all popping in. Okay, so the spring situated west of here. Is that this spring? Because there's a whole, like... They did say follow the river, didn't they? I'm just going to follow the river. And eventually, it should take me somewhere with... Ah, here we go. There it is. What is this mount? This is the Fall Guys mount. It makes the Fall Guys music. I've just turned the mount music off so I can hear the zone music. But it does play the Fall Guys theme if you have that turned on. Nah, it's over. It finished 4 days ago. Or 3 days ago. Time zones, I don't know. It's finished though. They still have the Yokai Watch, the Moogle Treasure Trove, the Dragon Quest. Those are still going. I don't really care for them though. Although the Yokai Watch mounts look freaking awesome, but I am not fate grinding. I do not care what rewards I get. I'm not grinding some fudging fates. Big Pika! Oh my god! Big Pika! Thank you for the bits, Chibi. That's right, chat. Twitch introduced this new spend bits on things feature, and big emotes is one of them. The Brave Adventure returns, so you have it the springboarder. Yeah. Amazing, I can see right through it. Sometimes I can't even tell whether it's there or not. And yet there's something underwhelming about it all. In the end, it's just ordinary water. Legends speak of a water which surpasses all waters in beauty. It is unattainable to we brooms who possess no face. It said men have it, but not once has Mistress Matoya shown hers to us. Perhaps her well has run dry. Saltier than the blood brine sea, yet clearer than the Thalic River. You have this water, I'm certain of it. If you'd show it to me, I'll share with you my knowledge. Cross my bristles and hope to die. Show the legendary water of which he speaks. Is it an emote, mayhap? If I cry, it's salt tears. I'm so smart. Because message effects. Chibi is spending all sorts of bits on a new Twitch update, which allows you to add an effect to your message, to make big emote, and I forgot what the last one is. Be still, my rustling bristles. This is the water of legend, and now I remember its name. Tears. The rivulet streaming down your face. I don't even know if I pronounced that word right. So poignant and somehow beautiful. As promised, I will share with you such knowledge as I received from my mistress. That is the history of Charlene. Prior to the Exodus, such knowledge as was conceived here was presented to the forum, the body of scholars, which for all intents and purposes rules in the Northern Motherland. Channel record. It's not a channel record, it's just the monthly leader. I've had people spend way more than 50 bits on me. Okay. Retsky. Retsky, no! Oh, that was the on-screen emote celebration? Oh. Well, that's sort of lame, actually. I'm sorry, Chibi. I'm sorry you wasted your bits on that. My bitrate trashed for a second. I didn't even notice. It's because it happens on Twitch's end. It does not happen in OBS. It does not happen in my preview. That is purely a Twitch end thing that will only show on Twitch players. I don't know why it screws over my bitrate. Sorry. I remember at one point you could watch ads to get bits. Only in the US. I could never do that. That was a purely US thing. Maybe some other territories as well. It was not Australia. Mistress Matoya was none too fond of them, to put it mildly, but they hindered her research in the name of their so-called laws. Though envy and spite were often the motive for their actions. I, but a simple broom, and I cannot claim to understand my mistress's feelings, but I imagine it was like getting dust stuck between my bristles. I wish I only know what my mistress desires. I'm afraid I cannot tell you, for she never imparted that knowledge to me. Sorry to disappoint. No one knows what Matoya desires. The straightforward broom will share with you his knowledge in exchange for a straightforward task. That's sus. If you desire my knowledge, you must first grant me my heart's desire. Nothing fascinates me more than ether. Streams of it go round and round the world like a great tangle of ribbons. When one rides such a stream, where will one end up? I often engage in such musings, but even as I muse, I find myself silly. For instance, what if I were to arrive at my destination only to find there's no dust to sweep? Can you imagine a worse fate? Of course you can't, you're not a broom. But here I am, and I require a safety measure, something that will point the way home no matter where I find myself. A signpost for ethereal travel, as it were, sparkly, glowy, angularly. Such signposts used to be commonplace. If you can find one and bring it to me, I'll share my knowledge with you. What? Is it an aether compass? Find the object of the straightforward broom's desire in the Dravanian hinterlands. The Dravanian hinterlands. The signpost for ethereal travel, sparkly, glowy, angularly. If you can find one and bring it to me, I'll share my knowledge with you. Well, my immediate thought is the fudging aetheryte. But I can't bring him the aetheryte, can I? Can I? That's the only way you're saying hello from now on? Noted, Rutsky. Noted, noted. Unless... No hints. Carbuncle? Why is there a random carbuncle here? Not important, okay. Unless it means like an aetheryte shard. Okay. So that's a no. Bagpipes are such an abomination. You take that back. Bagpipes are great. I love bagpipes. Love them. Okay. Used to be commonplace in Charlene. Search for mystery object. Oh, in the ruins of the city. Oh, okay. Is this Charlene over here? Paths of contemplation, same thing. Path of conviction. Great Gable Library, daggers. Okay, I'm gonna assume. Oh, but there's a summoning stone. Stone Sky Sea. Wait, joined. I can't be stopped doing it. Charlene. Oh! Oh, that was easy. That was so quick. That was so fast. I didn't think it would literally be an aetheryte shard. Like, aetheryte shard was my literal first guess, and I was like, that can't be right. Nah, that was fudging right. I'm just big brain. Big smart. Directed such a great Avatar movie. Shame we never got a sequel. Are you talking about the Blue People Avatar? Is the second Avatar movie that bad? I'm gonna be honest, I watched the first and I didn't even like it. No? Oh, okay. So you're talking about the really bad Last Airbender movie? Yeah. Oh yeah, so good. Fantastic. Honestly, amazing. The record for best movie ever produced. Couldn't be beaten. Not by anyone. I see. I knew that. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't be ridiculous. Oops. I needed fudging. I don't need this anymore. I used to use it because I used to get my mouse completely lost by everything, but now I never do and it just bugs me. Carb Uncle. Did you find it as signpost for Aether travel? I did. This is precisely what I wanted. With this, I can always find my way home. I need not fear being condemned to a dustless life. I will share with you my knowledge. The fruits of her research into Ether. Ether is the thread from which all creation is woven, and Mistress Matoya has devoted her life to unraveling its secrets. Over the years, she's made discoveries beyond count. Why, if I had a bristle for each one, I'd be a rich broom indeed. But wealth is the thing to be shared, and the fruits of my mistress's research are distributed among my brother brooms and our distant relatives, the tomes. Enjoy being annoyed in Valorant, because we all know you're going to get annoyed and not do the annoying, probably. I don't know. Enjoy Valorant, Retsky. You wish only to know what my mistress desires? I'm afraid I can't tell you, for she never imparted that knowledge. Sorry to disappoint. None of you know fudging anything. Sorry, Rogo, do you know? Oh. I can get some sort of thing from this. If the stream doesn't end with me sitting on the broom, you want a refund? Is glaze not good? I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't know which one to pick. Wait, hold on. How fared your inquiries, Robert? Were you able to learn from the brooms of what my mistress desires? Oh, that's what I picked up this quest the other day and said, oh, I'm not doing this, stuff that. But now I'm doing it. None of them knew inquisitive as they are, I was certain they possess the knowledge. Glazons, it can be crafted into a minion. Oh, good. They're paying to get and craft cool things. They're self-forbid. Okay, I'll grab one then. You've already done much for me, but I must trouble you for one more favor. It is my last resort. My mistress has secretly has one more broom, which she keeps outside the cave. I chanced to see her summon it once with some manner of incantation. That is a special broom is plain to see, and as such, I believe it possesses knowledge the others do not. I know not how to summon this broom, but its fellows here should be able to help you in this at least. Please speak with them again. Oh, it's a reagent. I thought it was going to be a mount. I was going to get very excited. The kind adventurer returns. Thanks for bringing me the signpost. If there's aught else you wish to know, please do not hesitate to ask. I'm not aware of the incantation, but I do know the broom of which you speak. After all, she is my sister, born of the same wood as I am. I've not seen her recently, but perhaps my brothers have you do well to speak with them. Wait, right-click the item and I can see what I can make? Nah, I think I need to have it in my inventory first. Because I know what you're talking about. How may I serve you? You wish to meet our sister, you say. I suppose you did show me your lovely, lovely tears. Very well, I'll tell you what I know. As she is usually outside, we seldom see our sister, but this one time when we were all getting our bristles clean, she taught me how she may be summoned. When we wish to see her, we need but say the name of that which is dearest to our mistress. Fortunately, I do not know what that thing is. Mayhap one of my brothers will know. And finally, she comes to me. So you wish to know what's dearest to our mistress? This is a difficult question. From my research into ether to her herb garden, much and more is dear to her. What she loves most I cannot say, but I know for a fact what she hates above all else. You stole her? That's so sad! How do I know this? Because she never ever talks about you stole her. Why she goes to great pains to avoid the subject. She wouldn't do that for something she likes now, would she? That can't be right. Were you able to learn it? The incantation by which we might summon my mistress's secret broom? So is the name of that which is dearest to her, but we only know for certain she has you stole it above all else? Why, that isn't helpful in the least. But we can't give up. 'Twas at the bridge east to hear my mistress summon the broom. Please go there and try calling out names of various things. You're bound to stumble upon the right word eventually. You must encamp the spell somewhere to the east of Matoya's cave. Oh, fudge, this is a hard one. Oh, okay. The straightforward broom is unaware he knows the broom. He is apparently his sister born of the same wood. Okay. Statuesque broom reveals that the incantation is the name of that which is dearest to Matoya. Does not know what the thing is. The possessed broom is... okay. They've got to say the dearest thing to Matoya. But it's not Y'shtola. I reckon it is Y'shtola, and we just need to yell out Y'shtola. The question is where? Oh, it's going to tell me where. Okay. Is it the brooms? I don't think the brooms would be the dearest thing to her. She hates Y'shtola above all else. Why does she hate Y'shtola above all else? Because she doesn't speak of her. Hold on, chat. It's okay. I can use my big brain for this. I'm going to try Y'shtola first. Wait, how do I spell Y'shtola? Y'shtola. Okay, let's try that. You hear the sound of sweeping nearby. Sweeping is believing. Who is it that summons me? It really was that easy. It really was that easy. Where is the broom? Where's the broom? I don't know where the broom is. fudge. I did not mean to get into combat. Stola, clean my cage. Cave, not cage. That would be weird. I'm gonna assume the broom is up high. Oh, no, 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 no. I just accidentally fudging. That's annoying. Just run. Probably should. Oh, there's the broom. It's behind the fudging thing. You are she who summoned me. I desire nothing of you, save that you desire nothing of me. I possess no knowledge that could possibly be of use to you. My mistress has imparted onto me naught but memories, the memories of a young Y'shtola. That's why she doesn't talk about Y'shtola. Because she can't remember her. She saved all of her memories into this broom so she may never forget. The warmth of her hands, her determined countenance, her blossoming into a woman grown, every mundane conversation they shared, her sudden departure, the painful farewell. My mistress cannot bear to have these memories near, but neither does she wish to forget them, so it was she entrusted them to my safekeeping and bade me remain hidden. I can tell you naught more, pray leave me to my sweeping. Sheebs. Hi, Chibi. Hello, Chibi. The side quest is well written. Oh, Chibi, what was that? Chibi, what was that? Chibi, what was that? Chibi, what are you doing? Oh my god. That is an ugly sweater if I've ever seen one. Not because this, like it's an ugly sweater, like the type. Oh, it's not ugly at all. It's beautiful. This made it look like it was one of those like ugly Christmas sweater type things. That is such a beautiful sweater. I love it. Oh my god. Thank you, Chibi. I am fudging shoving that right in the dresser. It's dyeable too. Not gonna lie, I kind of like how it looks right now. I kind of like the sweater as it is. Although having said that, with Dawn Trail, there'll be 2 dye colors, so I can dye the clothing and the thing differently, maybe, probably. Put some pants on. Sorry. You used to have one of those sweaters IRL, you miss it. It looks so cool. Also, Owlet. Owlet minion next stream, confirmed. Thank you, Chibi. It's not the sort of sweater I'd wear in real life, I don't think, but that's mostly because I'm very self-conscious about what I do wear. Not that I think it's bad, but like I have a certain style, I guess. Owlet, okay. I was gonna use it next stream, but I guess it's been redeemed for now. Unable to summon minion here? You can't summon minions in the cave? That's crazy. I'll summon it when I get out of the cave then. You succeeded in summoning the secret broom. I knew you could do it, so what did the broom tell you? That's surely the way of it, but I can scarcely become Y'shtola, or anything else for that matter, and now I've exhausted all avenues to learn my mistress's desire. Woe is me, useless as I am, I'm doomed to become a mindless, spaceless toad. The poor thing. Okay, search recipes using this material. Magic broom. How can I, It also has a lot of good furnishing. Oh, there's another minion down there. How do I check the recipe? That's what I want to do. I want to check the recipe because there's search recipes using this item. But I want to check... Oh, you know what I probably need to do? Woodworking. Yeah, I can't unless I'm in the woodworking thing, and that's where you could go like recipe tree. But obviously I haven't unlocked it, right? So I can't check. Broom brush is also the magic broom. Oh. So I'm assuming the broom brush, the chestnut, and then the other materials I could have picked up all work together to make this broom. Sorry, Roggo was resigned to his fate. It feels like only yesterday I was a simple toad without a thought for aught beyond the next bug I would eat. But a twist of fate saw me chosen by Mistress Matoya. She raised me up, ribbit, making me into a Parago and bestowing upon me a name. Short though my time was serving my mistress and poorly, these were the happiest days of my life. Would you oblige me one last favour, O quest from a condemned soul? When I revert to an ordinary toad, I will go back to dwelling in the wetlands outside my mistress's cave. However, Opkins lurk near the area, preying upon my kind. Please vanquish the beast that I needn't live in fear. I don't think she's going to turn him back into a frog. I really honestly don't think she will. But he believes it's so bad that he's a failure, that he's unimportant, that he's not useful, and it's the saddest thing. Library dungeon, if you go with the NPCs, the Trank is the frog. Wait, really? That's amazing. Chibi, only if you want to. Do I need to give you the green brush and glaze nut? Because I assume they're both used in the thing, right? Do I just give you those? Oh, it's down here. Oh yeah, I figured I can't open it up. I can't open it up. No, don't attack me, I'm waiting. Fudge! Fudge, you son leech. You son of a leech. Get it. I'm funny. Laugh at me. With me. Fudge. I just realized I haven't even had my fudging chocobo out this whole time. Battle Turkey returns. There he does. The Battle Turkey never left. He just took a long-needed break. Oh, there are 3 of them that I need to fight. Okay, where are the other 2? Okay, here's one over here. You know what I realized I can do? Bind it. Can't attack me, it's bound. You fudging Battle Turkey would fudging fight the thing, wouldn't you? I fudging bind that thing so it doesn't attack me, and what do, Battle Turkey? You pick a fight with it like a fudging fool. I mean, look, I'm still not enjoying it the most. Hi, Chibi. Hi, Chibi. How does one trade to give items? There we go. Dodge. Boop. 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 Thank you, Chibi. And now, we watch as the Chibi crafts in his natural habitat. He grabs out the saw and table. He cuts a log. He cuts another one. How does one go duty support? Duty support. Oh my god, it's Pararogo! I love that. Thank you, Chibi! I have a broom. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was gonna fudging do. I was gonna summon the owlet. Oh, I failed a duty in here, but I was nearby, so I still got the quest. Oh, he sits on my head! Oh, that's the best minion ever. I know that Midgard Solomon also sits on your head, but he's a little big. Okay, now where's the last fudging thing? Here it is. Really wonder what the hell that looks like. Wait, what looks like? The Pirogo? Yeah, I realized. That's right. I keep forgetting to apply my fudging wind bite as well. I only apply the one dot because I'm a fool. I'm an idiot. I'm a dummy. Oh, how does he fight animation-wise? Good question. I'm not trying it out because I don't care. I don't care enough to run a fudging dungeon through duty support. Fudge that. That'll take forever. You have seen to the Opkins? Thank you ever so much. Now I can live out my days as a mindless toad in peach. Peach? In peace. I don't know what I could do without you, kind adventurer. I suppose this is it. Perhaps we'll meet again in a muddy pond in a swath of swamp grass. Please be careful you don't accidentally step on me. Would that there were another way, but there isn't, and I must accept my fate. Lest you are thinking to cheer me up, though it is no use. No use at all. Cheering me up, that is. He gazes at you with anticipation. Thank you, kind adventurer, for believing in me. I was bogged down in the quagmire of despair, but you set my cold wave-kin blood to boiling with determination. It is too early to give up, Ribbit. I'll go to Mistress Matoya and demand to know her heart's desire or perish in the trying. So, do you think you could speak with her first? Soften her up a little? I'll be right behind you. We're going to speak to Matoya. Matoya's going to be like, what? No, Sarah Ruggo was great. What are you talking about? A serious talk, you say? Very well, let's talk then. Oh, venerable mistress, your humble servant comes before you to beg a boon. Oh, yeah, that's annoying. That's probably what takes so long then, because then it's all the it's not the bosses that take forever, it's the trash pools, right? I would know your heart's desire. Pray speak it unto me, and I shall see it fulfilled. Let's put this on. Are you afraid I'll turn you back into a normal toad or something? Well, I'm sorry, but I've got no desires. None at all. Nay, they're not left of me but my pride. I poured my heart and soul into my research. Passionate as I was, I invariably clashed with those around me, but even as these clashes served to stoke the fires of my motivation, they walled me off from the rest of the world, and here I am. This is a side quest. This cave is my home now, but ere long it will become my tomb. I'll die and turn into bones amidst this gloom, and none will be the wiser. There's nothing I desire, I'm just an old woman awaiting death. No, my mistress, you are great and wise. You deserve better than that. If you will but give the command, I shall make your accomplishments known to the world, that your name might be remembered for all time. Fool of a Pirogo, if I desired such things, I wouldn't have hidden myself here. If someone wants my knowledge, I'll have to find my cave, and force open the door, and survive the attentions of my minions. They don't use AoEs all the time, they don't use OGCDs, and during boss mechanics, if they have to move somewhere specific, they don't attack again until it's over. But at least that's like the least punishing thing is the boss mechanic, because at least they're mostly always casting, right? It's the trash pulls that take forever because I don't use AoEs. Then there's truly nothing I can do for you? You're a stubborn one, aren't you? But if you wish to serve me so badly, very well, I should give you a task. When I die, you are to close this eye of mine, the one that sees all. You can't drop this bombshell on a fudging side quest. After which you are to summon my hidden broom and lay it at my side. You know of it, I shouldn't doubt. It shall be done, my mistress. As surely as my name is Sarah Ruggo, it shall be done. That is well. Do you hear that, kind adventurer? Thanks to you, I've been entrusted with a task of great honor. Finally, my existence has purpose. How many do I have for any of these? 2. 4. 6. Okay, we grabbed the one we have least of. Well, is there something else? No, ma'am, it's just I'm making sure to be present when you draw your last breath. The better to perform my duty. Dude's like, I'm waiting for you to die. I'm not gonna die in a hurry. Now stop standing about and go make me some tea. That's funny. Okay, that was worth it. That was worth the side quest chain that we went on. I enjoyed that. I had a great time. Back to main story though. Though I do not know how much longer I'll be streaming for because it is currently 10 to 9. Also, the only reason I'm still streaming is because tomorrow's a weekend. 2, 4, 6, you know it. Oh my god, I have twice as much health as a tank. There's a lengthy cutscene in maybe 10 minutes. How lengthy are we talking? Because I might save it for the next stream then. Were I to find myself in an unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization. Also, does the cutscene give me a warning saying, please set aside the appropriate time? Because if it does, I would love that. I know some of them do. I don't know if this one will. Ordinarily, perhaps, but in his wounded state, he may not have wished to risk contact with strangers of an unknown allegiance. Yet even had Thancred chosen to remain in the forest, the hunters would surely have stumbled across his trail. Tailfeather doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though. Merchants and traders pass through reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide a more detailed description when we question the locals. Fear not, Kryl. I have already prepared several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose. It is impressive, you drawn from memory. A skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. So you can remember Thancred, but you can't remember why you picked up the skill. I propose we split into 2 pairs. Y'Stol and I will inquire the outlying encampments, while Mimley and Kryl question the residents of Tailfeather. I thought I was in combat for a second. Holy shoot. You can't do that to me, Chibi. Afterwards, you shall regroup near Lost Athvath and share our findings. Assuming there are no objectives, let's be about it. Chibi, where you at? Wait, Chibi, where the fudge did you give that to me from? Chibi, where the fudge are you? How did you do that? Mate, he certainly has matured, hasn't he? Chibi, where the fudge are you? Probably like right up here, I can't see. Mate, he certainly has matured, hasn't he? Hard to imagine he was once a boy who practiced drawing for hours to impress young ladies. Anyway, we best get started. Find me when you finish making your rounds. Yeah, there's Chibi. Hiding up the fudging corner top of my screen. Okay, let's go question some locals. You think exactly that? That is exactly where. Searching for a friend of yours? Let's have a look then. Nope, ain't seen him around, sorry. You don't give me anything. I want to get back into the habit of checking the side quests to see if they give me anything useful, because some side quests give you emotes and hairstyles. Oh my god, it's Machamp. I made that joke last time I spoke to him, I know. What's that you got there, a sketch? Yeah, I drew it, just for you. Can't say I know the face. You say he's something of a warrior? I heard a tale the other day about a Huron vagabond who brought down a bandersnatch by himself and with style. Wait a tell, it was dancing with the beast like it was the bell of a bleeding bull, whatever that means. Sound like you, man? A little. Oh, you also have a quest? Chocobo's last stand. Needs more salt. Also a triple triad challenge I'm not going to do right now. Here's the girl at the ball. What? Hyrian man. We're not exactly Reyno. Could you be more specific? I also love this. A surprisingly accurate depiction of the missing Thancred, suggesting that Alphino may have mistaken his life's calling. That's so funny. Oh, I never knew that's what that meant. Like, ever. In fact, I've never heard the phrase before, but I couldn't have picked it. I did spy this one bloke a while back. Didn't get a good look at his face, but it could have been him. This is beyond the forest, as I recall, along the river to the rest of Tailfeather. I remember he wasn't much of a hunter. The lad was making no effort to cover his tracks, see? That and he was carrying an axe instead of a bow. Oh, so it's not Thancred. It can't be Thancred. He was carrying an axe. Finished? In that case, I think we've learned everything we can here. Let's see what the others have found out. Meep. Vroom vroom. Really? How was it, Mecha? How was it? I need to know. My apologies for our late arrival. We thought it wise to question as many hunters as we could. Many have made camp in inaccessible locations, ideal for hunting game, not so receiving visitors. Nevertheless, our time proved well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable Hyrian hunter with whom no one is familiar. There's none chance to see the man's face. His height and build match Thancred's description, as does his fighting prowess. Yeah, but he was carrying an axe. So you've heard the same tales, but that as it may, we yet want for conclusive proof. Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Valth trader. He came to Tailfeather in search of garments fit for a man of refinement, which seemed a rather curious description for one of his kind. You're implying Thancred sent a Vath to a market instead. Why would he not go himself? Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the live stream as naked as your name day. It is the scene I shall never forget. Alphino! Is it now? Well, I was pleased to see. I mean, it was a simple statement of fact. Alphino is horny for a Stola confirmed. It stands to reason Thancred found himself in the same predicament. In any case, he had dealings with the Vath, they'd be able to tell us, no? Quite right, Krile, quite right. Gib. Very bored despite your warnings. The one guy's playing the main character, both of them. Oh no. Your character is useless in all types of combat, so half the session you're barely able to act at all. The roles and roleplay fun in the group is okay, but they're very long-winded, and half the session was them correcting DM and storyline rules. Oh no. I'm sorry, Mecha. That sucks. I'm glad the roles and roleplay was fun and that the group is fine, but like, main character, not great. Useless in combat, I mean, you built your character that way, but it's still not great to not be able to do anything, right? You should be able to like still feel like you can somewhat have an impact. And the DM should be able to help you out with that, but then there's being long-winded and correcting the DM and story and lore and rules, and that's not fun, and I'm sorry, that sucks. That's not what you want. Alphino would very much like to continue the search for Thancred, by the way. Who are we waiting for? For all we know, Thancred could be waiting for us in Lost Athvarth. Ship-to-ship combat, unless you're a gunner or pilot, there's actually nothing to do. Really? I feel like if you were a mechanic, and if I was the DM, right? If I was the DM of a game like this, and there was a player who wanted to be the mechanic, I would be so excited to throw all sorts of mechanical problems in ship-to-ship battles. Like, I would be like, holy shoot. Someone would love to have like an impact mechanically rather than just pew pew and zoom zoom. Like, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. He's missing out. I'd be like, yep, that needs repairing now. Yep, this needs repairing. And I'd be like, You're not sure if this might need repairing. You're pretty sure it might get damaged going forward. Would you like to prepare maybe to bolster the defenses or the strength of this particular component? Maybe allow it to outperform. Would you like to adjust things so they outperform in combat? That could be fun. Nah. You just sit there and do nothing. Look pretty, I guess. Lame. We must go and see the Valth right away. Come along, everyone. Come along. Okay, Alphino, I really hate to do this to you, but I am going to call it a stream very shortly because I am getting a little tired. And my throat, I need water and stuff. Well, that's already handled by the R2 droid and pilot already. No, but like, you can still do stuff. Like, yeah, okay, the R2 droid's going to do R2 droidy things, right? Like, okay, yeah. But you could help. You can still do things. Clearly, mechanics and engineers and stuff still exist in the fudging Star Wars world. Because if R2 units could do everything, you wouldn't have need of fudging mechanics and stuff. Casual med check time. I will take my meds later tonight. I take them at about 10 o'clock. Thank you, GB. Ugh. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. You're doing so some dude who is an angel character is untouchable and always wins. That's so boring. Wah! Hey, I have those too. Wait, what's the difference between that one and this one? Not as cute, annoying. Listen, it's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna end the stream here. So when we next start, we continue on with the... I just accidentally clicked on him. We're going through this cutscene now, and then we're ending stream chat. Great Hunters, we welcome you once more to Loth Asvath. What do you seek this day? And so we watched it anyway. We seek a man with whom you are told you have great many dealings. How curious, the hunters tire of godly sport and pursue mortal prey. No, he is not prey, but a friend long missing. Good. He is a friend to the Valth as well, one with whom we have traded many times. Truly, and you're quite certain it was this man? There's no doubt. The freshly clothed in skins came to us from some isle lost and weak. He offered meat and hides in trade, and in exchange we tended his wounds. He brought us much flesh, so skilled a hunter he was. Much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them. Next scene is one you'd all be for watching, mostly because of your connections to it. What, this scene? The one I'm watching now? And where is he now? Gone to Loth Athnath, not long ago, when he heard the Longmind had summoned our god once more. Ravana has returned? Vidothnia did say the Nath had grown as before. But what could Thancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honored Elder, we thank you for your help. Would that we could repay this kindness ere we depart, but we must hasten to our comrade's side. Go, great hunters, lest the Nath claim him as a sacrifice. Click, click. You're not that far behind. Okay. Well, now I'm gonna leave it for the rest of the stream. Actually, what am I doing? I will exit the game. Thank you everybody for watching. Actually, we're gonna see if anyone's live, because we will give a little raid off to someone if there is someone to raid appropriately. God, I love Redacted. Oh my god, don't you just love Redacted? Redacted is so great. Thanks for being here, friends. I appreciate all of you for watching. We're gonna go say hi to... I don't know who we're gonna say hi to, chat. I have no idea. Ah, fudge, that didn't work, did it? Hold on. I promise I'm still here. Hold on. Ta-da! No more XP bonus from offline in Aetherite Plaza. Ah, it's fine. I don't care. I don't care that much. I don't know who we're gonna say live to. Say hello to. Fudging words are fun and hard. We could just say hi to Meji. Because Kimbu's playing Final Fantasy. He's been playing Final Fantasy a lot, which I'm all down for. The problem is I am not up to where he is in Final Fantasy and do not want to be spoiled. So I want to avoid rating him when he's playing Final Fantasy simply because I don't want to be spoiled, which is a shame because Kimbu is great. But we are going to say hi to Meji because we haven't said hi to Meji in a while. And he's playing Metro Last Light, which is a fantastic game I have played. He's having a dinner break though, and he'll be back in 10 minutes. So maybe we don't rate him. Everyone spam AJ live instead of hello. No, don't do that. Chat, I'm panicking. I'm not prepared for not having a raid target. You can raid the Final Fantasy. We can raid Kimbu. The live letter is... Oh, you mean the Final Fantasy 14 channel? Hold on. I don't know what a live letter is. Is it going to pop up saying that we raided? Because I don't want it to pop up saying we raided. It probably won't. No, it's not going to. It's literally a thing. Okay. We'll raid the fudging. Would you just talk about an expansion coming? Okay, I'm not going to watch this, but you guys might want to watch it because you guys could be very interested in it. So I'm not going to watch it because I don't want spoilers of any kind. I'm actually just that much of a pain to myself. But for you guys, we're going to raid the Final Fantasy thing. So hopefully that's the right one. 14 days. And change to the game. 18 days. Yeah, I was going to say it wasn't 14. Yeah, we're going to head out and raid this channel so you guys who are interested in the next expansion can hear about the next expansion and everything. The rest of you, thanks all for being here. I appreciate all of you for coming along. I will see you all in stream tomorrow for some sweet, sweet Swaggy Sally Mass Effect gameplay. And I will catch you all later. So take care, everyone. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all of you for joining for the stream. I hope you all had a great time. I will see you next time. I'm stumbling over my words because I don't know what I'm doing or saying. Take care, have fun, goodbye, and don't die, or I will cry. And then we can blame my crying on Haris and Chibi and Mecha because you're all here, and I'm going to blame all of you anyway equally because I'm not mean like that. Okay, bye. Love you all. You're amazing. Peace, etc. Hee hee.